MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Lucas Giolito gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Jimenez is in pursuit, and he
Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. Past history with Lucas Giolito, comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 2-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 4.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gordon at third with 2 away. Now, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier,
the third baseman.
So watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hold. 0-2.
0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Brad Keller is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Leading off,
coming to the
White
plate
Sox,
now, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Garcia.
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. A ball and a strike. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on. And when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 0-1 the count. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Anderson is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Phillips is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Royals lead it 2-0. And up steps Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 66.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. Ball inside.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Ball, that's pitched out.
Maikel Franco, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
To the plate now, Maikel Franco. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Franco, the former Philly, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off-speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead. Brett Phillips will bat next.
The center fielder, number 14.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Royals tack on one more on the strength of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Royals. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That's a hit, their first of the new season.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's
the
lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Keller has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and one now to Encarnacion. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball just inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
So here's Jose Abreu, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Now Abreu connects deep to left. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. First home run of the campaign for him, and the White Sox have cut the deficit to 3-2 now.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And there's ball 1. First with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. He's set. Ball 1-0. Grandal stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's a 9-year major league vet. Now the 1-0.
At the ball.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. all set for the start of the inning. So striding in, Adalberto Mondesi flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now batting, Alex Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribbon.
There he goes. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And a dive, but he's back in. Ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
One and 1, here it is. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. With Merrifield next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
With Merrifield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
1 out and a runner on third. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. Anderson onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Runners on first with one down. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 2-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Runner at first here, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-1 the count. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Here now the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. KC leads this one 4-2. Stepping in, Danny Mendick, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The Whitesox, the second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Mendick.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield picks it up, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The center fielder,
stepping into the box. Leury. And the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Yohan Moncada looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
0-1 count and the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready on 1 and 2.
Nope.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 4-2. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, number 66.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn, fouled off. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Oh, a double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Michael Franco.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the veteran DH, Michael Franco.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter. Brett Phillips would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they still lead this one 4-2. leading off the inning, Tim Anderson. And
Leading
they'll
off
need him to
for
get
the
something
Whitesox.
going here.
Things
The
not
shortstop,
looking very good so
Tim
far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this
Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. At the plate, Emo Jimenez.
Number 74.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
3-1 to him now. Swings through it for strike number 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Yanked a slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Pitch on the way. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. In his career, Abreu is carrying around his sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Soler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Now at the plate, Brett Phillips will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Brett Phillips.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
In there, and it's even at 1. Count is 1-2 now. And he got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
For the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So bases are empty
Alex
here with 2 gone.
Gordon.
And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off as we begin the home
right
fifth.
fielder, Nomar Mazara.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now
Digging
batting,
in to try it
catcher,
again, Yasmani
Yasmani
Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Grandal.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches
Now
there
batting,
and
second
advantage
baseman,
counts like 1 and 2,
Danny
you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and
Mendick.
soft contact.
In now, Danny Mendick. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Still down a run. It's 4-3. New inning set to get underway. Digging in now for Kansas City, Whit Merrifield. Singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
Your
Michael
attention,
Kopech
please.
takes the ball here
Now
as he'll
pitching
enter with a
for the
runner
White
at
Sox.
first and nobody out.
Number 34.
Jorge Soler will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, kicks and deals. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Four, 3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 is a slider down in the zone for a swinging strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
At the plate now, Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. High in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazzara, and no one will track it down. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Jimenez is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Up next to the
Now
ball,
at the plate, Salvador
the
Perez.
catcher.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Nope. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Maikel Franco. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Leury Garcia.
The pitch. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Eloy Jimenez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2 outs.
Where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Phillips. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one.